What's up, guys, and welcome back.
What do you see?
Help! Hey, wait!
I'll stage your welcome.
Dane treads the cobbles of God's house, in search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It is you I've come to see.
I
Is that
know.
so?
When pride cometh,
I
then
know
cometh
about
shame.
Morgan.
But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do, but I am not yet satisfied in you, the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
Why deny the pleadings of an unwashed pagan who aches to know God? Take me as I am, and I will do your Lord's bidding.
How great is the burden of learning for one so unworthy. But I see that no amount of instruction in the Lord's words will save your soul. Come.
I know about Morgan and her baby.
Who am I to meet, priest? I cannot stand waiting in silence.
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush. Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
King Alfred.
I learned that your God fears death, just as mine do, just as every man does.
Yet through our Lord, we may achieve life everlasting in his glorious presence. Perhaps you missed that detail.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter. signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. 3 men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the West Gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come.
I don't know about this. Trusting this guy.
I need to find this reeve, Goodwin. Show me what lies ahead. Aid me. Be my eyes.
Is this what you want, you filthy swindler? A pond full of pith? I'm happy to oblige.
That Selwyn's got some stones on him arresting Alfred's man. Who rules in Winchester anyway? Is Alfred king?
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him? Someone disagrees with Alfred educating the people of Winchester.
This is your last warning. Give me Alfred's trinket or I'll piddle in your paw.
As you guys can see, I have Excalibur now, and I've outfitted it.
Papers thrown in the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks. Other guards destroying
Hey.
evidence. Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison. This place is heavily guarded. Show me. Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
A Dane in Winchester? These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients, and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I will find your research. Now go before they find their wolf has fled his cage.
Yep.
Let's regroup beyond the walls!
bleed!
Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients.
I don't even need an extra weapon with this baby right here.
I am grateful for your help.
It is a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favorite reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but defiled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They are dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven Clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name does not rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Alfred believed at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the sixth.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
I found this nailed on a door. The quill wields words like a knife.
A disputation of tutelage. Pretty chatter with poisoned intent. I will look into this more.
The gallows. What do you know of him?
Must be another Reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice. And this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn? Of course! That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
Did this make my video faster or slower?
Anybody else want to be stupid and challenge me?
to oblige. I'll wear your guts as a hat.
Hey,
Get
Baron!
away, Alfred! Destroy that bastard!
You got your car keys?
Yes.
Hey, I'm at Johnny's Tap. Come and get me.
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfer, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfert was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is obeying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
Damn!
There are rats in the grain store, and Alfred has set the traps. You cannot steal and be welcome at our hearths. You cannot slander and keep your tongue. You cannot walk freely through our streets, mocking our laws, our king's edicts. And so I ask, who has the right to determine the fate of the perverse, if not the goodly people of Winchester? I am but your humble servant.
Easy. Now you try. First get a job.
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must see your hand in iron blood. You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree.
We watch each other's backs! The Lord will see us! Cost you!
Damn.
I should meet with Goodwin.
Hey, what's
see what
up?
he has found on the quill.
Selwyn is dead. His lies poisoned everyone against us, and for what?
Some only care for their own power and position. I'm sorry I could not save your husband.
My son is not an orphan today. You did more than enough.
I need your eyes, my friend. Go, Sunan.
Hopefully no one takes the job before me.
The cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
I'll get to the bottom of this. Yeah. Alright, well, what was the name on the order? Spider-Man. That's very clever. Yeah. Dennis, ask him how it's possible for him to talk to you through a cut phone wire. How is it possible for you to talk to me through a cut phone? I cut it when I found the pizza. Holy shit. Dennis is Spider-Man.
No one is Spider-Man.
You guys give me a countdown from 3, and on 1, I'll throw it, okay? Everybody plug your ears. Ready? Go ahead. Bingo!
Holy shit!
to fight! I am Parzival of the High Five. In the name of Artemis, in the name of H, in the name of Daito and Shum, we ask you to join us on planet Doom. In the name of James Halliday himself, help us save the Oasis.
Mechagodzilla.
Mechagodzilla!
Versus the Iron Giant. Not today, Mechagodzilla.
It's her.
And down goes Mechagodzilla.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow?
And I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
It may be I should take my Dane guild now, leave you to the snakes that remain.
Forgive my outburst. God so didn't...
We all want better for our people, don't we, Avon?
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Did you discover more from the rock?
I did. The quill is calling... Now we know...
I can talk to some.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when...
We Norse are the... I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it will keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Spry, little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Gangardos, kom dir undan!
smuggling and give back that apple.
Apple? I didn't scroll nothing.
Stealing apples, eh?
Fruit don't feed a grown boy. Do you have any chicken?
I do not. But maybe you can tell me what you know of the quill.
The quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Alwyn and Wigbert. They see everything. Jump, little flea! Jump, flea! Jump!
Godspeed! You set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
What is that boy doing all the way up there?
If he falls, God will punish you!
Jesus, what's happening?
Hey, Caleb.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Alwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh. Well? Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf.
Yeah, man, I'm good.
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow.
I'm good. I got offered another job opportunity, and tomorrow I'm telling them I'm gonna take it.
What are you looking at?
Turn around, walk away, and you keep your insides inside.
All right. No harm meant. Stay out of trouble, you grub mite.
I don't do mercy.
Oh. Ha! That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
I'm looking for the quill, so I'm asking you, his little worker bees.
Us? Working for the quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
Those were the quill's meat mops, and you sent them scurrying
What about
off
you?
with their tails between their legs.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give him what you took. Maybe he can save us. Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Hilda, the quill.
I should watch out for a mousetrap.
I didn't get nothing today. I like the pretty things, but Magister Battis's stealing is wrong. Everyone died and left me alone on the streets. I'm going to marry King Alfred, and he's going to whisk me away from all this toil.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
Now, Elwyn. Few have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence, and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress! you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward. Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a lifeless world. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you cannot. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated. And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
Non requiescat in pace?
Fake vent. Fake vent.
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse
Fake
nearby.
vent. Also here. Fake vent right here. One on the other side. Also one right here. Also one right here. And then also one right here. Everything in this car is basically blocked off. Kind of.
Desir en dat strand.
Come raise a cup and lose some silver!
Linda, what now?
priestess wear Jester's hides when she's tired.
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A
Splood,
celebration
no.
to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies told me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I've been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdorban. That's life destroyer in our day.
Holy shit, that's a nice fucking
I
car!
sat easy with my kinstring. Old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
Here's how I get my kids and myself to eat more apples. I slice them, I remove the core, and I season with pumpkin spice. Then I add a touch of
I
coconut
could
oil
use someone
and
like
fry
you
it
in my
300
settlement,
degrees for
with ink on his fingers and a sense of honor.
Multi-pack exclusives and special features.
I would love to
in today's
devote myself to the
race
study and
presentation.
practice of the law. There is a weariness in war I wish I could shake off.
Impossible. Even in death, our battles will rage on. It is the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I do not believe it. Too much theatre in Winchester. Overwrought prayers and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
There's no way.
too, brother. If the bishop is worm meal, then here should be the proof.
Stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they make God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Aelfirth?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
Leof. What happened to him?
Sleeping?
Someone heard Leof.
Yes. Yes. Are we friends now?
Sad day for Winchester.
Maybe now God will reward us with a man who truly believes in him.
All those beloved of God.
Such a grisly fate. Did you know Aelfirth?
By reputation, I did. He was no friend of Alfred's. I once heard them quarreling at a Witten.
Did you know Bishop Aelfirth?
No, but I plan to write an epic poem of his grisly demise. Oh, poor Aelfirth, scorched of face. All your woeful companions, bold, Bionid, weeping. Weeping as you are...
Sleeping.
Oh, it's perfect, yes.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Makes no odds to me. But I'm sorry for Harriet. She cared so much for him. More than a sister should.
Did you know Bishop Aelfirth?
Barely. But can you still smell the burned flesh? It's rife across the whole graveyard.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I know the burden you bear. Such a weight of sin you have taken on, and all for your brother's sake. I know he lives.
No, he said it was for the good of all. I am his loyal sister, and I tell you he is dead. You hear me? Dead. Leave me alone. I cannot betray my brother. Guards, protect me!
Let's strip the door!
That is one fat cat.
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this cat and mouse. Where's your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now. But he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred.
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfrith will lead us all. Risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Ravor.
Good you came by, Eva. There are interesting requests today.
Oh my god, is that a Supra? Oh my god, Supra!
Hello. Dodge Demon pulls up on Camaro. Sorry guys, I'm looking at nice cars. Oh yeah, that's a demon, alright. Koenigsegg. Ferrari. Or whatever that other one is. Bugatti. Oh, that's a Bugatti. Nice. Holy fucking shit, dude. The Lambo Terzo Malineo. That ain't no Lamborghini. That's the fucking Batmobile.
It's impossible to jump the lake in Forza Horizon 4. I tried doing it and I failed, and here's why I think you will fail too if you try. First, I built up as high as I could.
Got these ready to go?
Someone went missing, and we got the contract to look into it.
They help restore my natural barrier.
I'll remember you took that contract. Make sure you do as well.
Okay. Even the tune sounds horror-like.
Well, what is this?
What the hell?
Yo, it is. Artist and see. Watch and see the fruits of his study.
What is wrong with this nigga? He need to put that tongue away. My pencil. What's that? Oh, that one's coming down hard, too.
Okay, ready, Patrick? 1, 2.
Where the light line is before I see it.
How come you always do paper?
Nigga, you're stupid. What the hell? Why would you just look at it and then run off again? Yeah.
Go touch it.
Go touch it. Artist.
Wow. Patrick sound official. What?
Let's see you, old friend.
What the hell?
Hey now! Leave it to me!
That's the business left, my friend.
He put a hole in a low key, okay?
In the past, the Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfirth is dead, and we mourn him. But the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy men.
Where's the leak, ma'am? So which one's the real Sikhs? Was it that guy right there? Oh shit.
Cockles and tear in a field of wit, education, wisdom, enlightened thought. This will raise us above the sins of our fathers. These I will demand of the next Bishop of Winchester, and so we meet to discuss all worthy candidates, and choose the man who will shepherd our flock.
The king is...
Gotcha.
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. No star smeared her blood through fields of gold.
Oh boy.
God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's god was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's god is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy man to walk. A wolf.
Screw you, internet connection quality.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
In the centuries to come, it will be known as the Templars.
Aelfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Aelfirth, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He wrapped himself in a death cloak to murder your king.
Shouldn't you rejoice at the death of a king? You are a heathen and a devil.
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness. But this damned Order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.